What up, everyone? I am back again for some more vinyl records. Because who doesn't love vinyl records? Am I right? Alright. I'm just gonna start. Because I don't have anything else to say. First one was, got this at, the record show out of the $2 bin. It's pretty crazy. This is Otis Redding, Otis Redding Sings Soul. It's an original mono on vault. The only catch is that it is absolutely destroyed. But I didn't even check the vinyl condition before I bought it because it was $2. So I was like, yeah, that's worth it no matter what. I mean, it plays through. You probably saw my Sour Patch Kids. It plays through. It's just destroyed. Not much else to say about that. It's about the condition. I mean, album-wise, this is one of my favorite albums ever made. It's just such a phenomenal album. And I wish I had some more Otis Redding. I've only got 2 other albums. And one of them is the King and Queen with Carla Thomas. Yeah. This was a great find. I was very happy about that. But I wanted to show it first, because I guess it doesn't really fit with the other ones. And it's like absolutely destroyed. Alright, yeah, I'll show this next. This one, I've only listened to once, probably ever in my entire life. And it was when I played it for the first time. This is a 3-Man Army. Third of a Lifetime. This is really, really good hard rock. Like, highly, highly recommend. This is a second press on a Kama Sutra. That blue label. This is a really nice copy. Very clean. Actually, I probably need to run it through the cleaner. I don't know if I did that with this one. But yeah, it's really, really good hard rock. I'm pretty sure 3-Man Army is the one that has Paul Curtis or Gervitz. They were in Gun. It was like the 2 brothers, and I think they're also part of this. If you don't know the band Gun, that's a phenomenal album too. A really cool copy of that. But yeah, that's a 3-Man Army. You should check this out if you are into any sort of hard rock, because this is actually really good. So yeah, and I'm gonna listen to it again very soon here. I have been very busy. All right, next we've got one by a pretty cool band, I think. This is You Are the Music, We're Just the Band by Trapeze. And Trapeze is a trio. They're on Threshold Records, which is the Moody Blues record label. They have some other albums. They have 2 other albums, I think, at least that I know of. And those ones are really good. And I'm just going to be 100% honest, I have not listened to this yet. I will listen to it, I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, Trapeze is really cool. I have a Medusa, I've listened to that quite a few times. They're a hard rock band. Hard rock, kind of classic rock. It's got Dave Holland, who was the early drummer for like Judas Priest or something. Or no, late drummer. And he did some kind of messed up things in his later life. Yeah, so that's him. playing drums. Kind of puts you off a little bit when listening to Trapeze. But, yeah, this is a promotional copy, apparently. It doesn't say it on the label, but it's got the sticker. And I really like those stickers. Very cool. Next, this one I dug out of the dollar bin. Since I've been looking for it for a while, but I just didn't want to pay any sort of cash money for it. This is James Gang, Your Album. This is their first one with Joe Walsh, favorite guy. This is really good. I don't really care for the covers, like the Bluebird and Lost Woman. Those two covers, I wish they had put their originals, because their originals are really good. Of course, this has got Funk Number 48, which I think is a popular radio song. I'm not sure. It's on ABC. This is not an original. This is a 1972 repressing, second press thing. The original's on ABC Bluesway. God, you can see my mess in every record. But yeah, it's really good. I just don't really dig the covers at all. That's it. Of course, the guitar playing is great, and it's really great musicianship all around. And it's pretty solid. I like it. Definitely a keeper, especially since I spent $1 on it. Alright, so that's all like the hard rock and stuff. Yeah, I'll show these two. So these two are, I don't know, they're kind of like soulful, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense. This is Van Morrison, Veed & Fleece. This is fantastic. I love Van Morrison. I know some people don't like his voice, but I think he's great. I got this for $3 at an antique store, which is quite the deal. It's on Warner Bros., as are all the Van Morrisons. He is just great. He's a great songwriter. I really dig him a lot. This one's very laid back, very chill. I save all of his albums to listen to when I buy them. So like, I don't think I ever streamed this one. But I was very pleasantly not surprised. I'd heard, I think Trent's Records said he liked that this was his favorite Van Morrison album. And I can understand that. But I do like Moondance. Probably more. Definitely more. I don't know, actually. It's close. Because this one is really good. I just wasn't expecting that. It's a perfect winding down from the day kind of mood going on. Yeah, 1974, Van Morrison. The next one I was extremely excited about. So lately I'd been getting into, some like Afrobeat type, Zamrock, all that type of deal. Just African music in general, because I think it's so cool. And I'm a drummer, and I love the African drum stuff. It's just amazing. But this is Fela Kuti in the Africa 70 with Ginger Baker. And if you haven't seen the documentary Beware of Mr. Baker, you should watch it, because these two are both crazy men. I think. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of very interesting. The story of how this album even came to be recorded is very interesting. But this is fantastic. I love it. I love it so much, and the pressing sounds fantastic too. This is repressing. I think it's the 1973. Yeah, 73 repressing. It's the Presswell pressing, but yeah, it sounds so good, and the music is so good, and it's just, you really got to check it out. Even if you're not into African music, like if you're just into whatever, I think you'll really dig this. It's funky, it's jazzy, it's got all that stuff. I think there's only 4 songs on it. Yeah. It's like 10-minute jams and stuff for the most part, which is sick. And his band is amazing. And this is a very fun record. That's how I would describe it. Very fun. It's got a lot of really good, really cool things going on there. All right. So the next I think got 5 more records. I bought a lot of records this past weekend, by the way. Got a lot of more 5 more records to show. Yeah. All right. So here's the first one. These are all psych. That's what I was trying to say. The next 5 records are all psych. My favorite genre. This is the Apple Tree Theater playback. It's supposed to be like a concept album. It tells a story. This came out in 1968. It was a very early concept album type thing. I don't know if you can call it that. It's on a Verb Forecast. It's really good. Got some really good pop writing. It's very much in the psychedelic pop vein of music. I'm gonna have to play it again. I think I've played it probably twice, but I got it like a couple days ago, so But I really gotta play it again. Some of the parts were pretty weird, like it's spoken word talking stuff, but that's part of the story, I guess. But I don't know. The pop songs are really nice. Yep. So that's the Apple Tree Theater playback on Verve Forecast. Next, we've got one that everybody knows and everybody should own. This is Big Brother and the Holding Company. Their self-titled first one, featuring the great Janis Joplin, of course. The reason I bought this actually is because this is a mono, which I think are rare. I'm not sure, but it was priced like a stereo copy, so the person who was pricing it probably didn't know, but I don't know if the mono and stereo even have that much different of a price. I don't know. But it's an original mono, and it's got a big promo stamp on the back there. DJ copy, not for sale. Yeah, it's just great. I just love both the things that Big Brother and the Holding Company did. Yeah, just really, really good. Essential. Everyone should own it. Everyone should own both their albums. Their second one is a lot more common. Is it? I don't know. I think it is, actually. It has hits. Has a couple hits on there. Like Piece of My Heart. But yeah. There's some great. This is definitely the San Francisco sound at the time, which I love. So if you're into that, I mean, you definitely already know this, but whatever. On Mainstream, cool label. A lot of really good, cool, and rare psychedelic albums on Mainstream that I still need to get. But yeah, that's that one. All right, next, this one I was pretty shocked to find for a very cheap price. This is Coryell by Larry Coryell. I'll try not to show the front cover too much, because I guess it's got some nudity on it. But it's got this big gash in it, which kind of sucks. But it was priced very cheap because of that. This is amazing. I was like not expecting that at all. Again, this is something I don't think I listened to it really. But I believe it was Trent's Records again told us check it out. Also, check out this inner sleeve. Whoa, isn't that cool? Oh, it's on a Vanguard Apostolic. Oh my god. Yeah, the guitar playing is just phenomenal. It's mind-blowingly good. Like Elementary Guitar Solo number 5. I really like that. Just everything, honestly. I don't think there's a bad track on this album. I just love the guitar playing and all the jamming and stuff. It's really great. And actually, I think Larry Coryell played on that Apple Tree Theater album, because he's listed on the back, and I was reading the Wikipedia and I had that. But yeah, definitely check out Larry Coryell, and especially check out this one. It's just called Coryell. It's really great. It's got Bernard Purdy on drums, Ron Carter on plays bass on 2 of the songs. He was bass player for Miles Davis, I believe. Oh, that'd be bad if I got that wrong. But yeah, very, very cool. Oh my god. Just hit my... Sorry. Okay. Yeah, very, very cool album. Definitely check it out. It's so worth it. It was so good. Yeah, I was with my friend and we played it and he immediately ordered a copy off eBay. If that tells you anything. Next, this is a record that's been on my want list for probably 2 years, which is 2 or 3 years, which is pretty much the extent of my entire... Actually, I've been collecting 3 years. So this has probably been on it for 2.5 years or whatever. A long, long time is my point. This is Love de Capo. Or de Capo. I think it's de Capo. This is amazing. Of course. Anything by Love is going to be amazing. Got 7 and 7 is proto-punk classic. She Comes in Colors. It's all great. It's really great psychedelic stuff. And you can really hear the progression towards what would become Forever Changes, that era of Love. From their first to this to that one, it's like really great. You can hear them grow as a group into something really sophisticated. Like Forever Changes is it's so good. And I got a phenomenal deal on this. This is an original stereo. It's really clean. Yeah, it's half off from this one seller at the record show. Yeah, definitely very, very, very much worth it. It's so good. I guess I'm not too into the side 2, which is just one long jam song thing. I mean, I only played it once. I'll have to listen to it again. I played the front side like 3 or 4 times. It's got the original inner sleeve of the company. I actually don't know if this is the original. I'm assuming it is. It kind of feels like it's like... It doesn't feel like a 1966 thing because it's just in such good shape. So I'm not sure if they used this in 66 or if this is like some other thing. I mean, I know it's an original pressing, but you never know. Maybe could have gotten swapped sometime along the way. Yeah, that's Love de Capo. Definitely check that out if you haven't. I would be kind of surprised if you hadn't. Yeah. Fantastic. The final one here is also one that I've been looking for quite a while, and I was very shocked to see it for the price that it was at, because it's pretty rare, I think. Yeah, this is the first H.P. Lovecraft. What a great band! It's just so cool. Yeah, I definitely like their second one more. This one's really good, and it's got some really good tracks on it. I really gotta listen to it again and go through it. But if you've never heard H.P. Lovecraft, start with their second one, and then come to this one. And then I know they have a third one, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. I've never listened to it because I'm pretty sure some of the members left. It's on Philips. Very nice copy. It's got a few marks, but nothing too major. Yeah, definitely check that out if you've never heard it. And check out H.P. Lovecraft. Phenomenal psych band. H.P. Lovecraft 2 is definitely essential in my opinion. I think it just has slightly better writing than this one. I mean, they sound great. Yeah. That's it for my most recent of finds. Thank you for checking out this video. That's it. Goodbye.